From Seattle. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson. First down throw from Wilson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Ross off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Wilson keeping it here. Don't have him gain up about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this opening drive set as a fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? A former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and we just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Play fake, Darnold. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Wilson now off the play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On again comes Ryan Wrights for another punt. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. Help reset those chains.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now Darnold off the play action. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Line up the design keeper. It's inside the 10. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's a design boot. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Second and goal.
From the gun, Darnold. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Wilson now, first and 10. And get this out quickly. It's McMillan. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Brings up second and 9.
Russ now from the gun. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. And Johnson once more. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Taking in over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 27.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
They've set it down for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold finds the in route, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Lamb has another one. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Sure
line.
seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And again, it's Darnold. Kamara hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Cardinals down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Russ. Going with a screen to Johnson. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Wilson keeping it here. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the turnover into a lead. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Throwing here, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Now Darnold. He completes it in traffic. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 6.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Darnold. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Cardinals 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pass complete to Wiley. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Wilson now off the play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
We'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Wilson on the play fake. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. Jalen Thompson.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Ryan Wright on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The Seahawks send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Darnold. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Not a lot of cornerbacks in this league can get to the QB in the pass rush, and not just once. That's now twice, Kate. They're going to have to devote some resources to blocking this corner because he's just a different kind of beast.
It's Kamara on third down. This gets up past the 20. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Darnold. To his wide out, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
He's got Evans once again. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Second and 10, Darnold. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Into the gun, here's Darnold. Pass brought in by Jennings. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On second and 10 now, Darnold. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. It's a touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The Cardinals getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play, and we've got second and 8. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Play fake, Darnold. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Seahawks, first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now Darnold off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from the 37. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Brings up second.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 3 now. Ross is cooking again. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
On first down, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
From the gun, it's Wilson. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? They freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of
1st and 10 from the 32.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Darnold finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Running behind center with Kamara. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger down in the future.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Throwing here, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
A run now with Kamara. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2, 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Kamara again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And their defense held up after that fumble, only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Russ now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another run for Kamara. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
The ball carrier taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll go with a design keeper. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st down, here's Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The tackle by Cam Taylor-Britt. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Russ setting to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw from Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Pass complete to Hunter Henry. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action, it's Wilson. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass brought in by Watson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
First down, here's Russ. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Quickly to Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And this one does not go far.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Russ. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
1st and goal, Swift. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Russ looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Back to Swift. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
Cardinals 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Rodgers. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's a give to Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
A give on 2nd to Kamara. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. They get 35 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brings up second and 10.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Complete on the slant to Watson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second and inches.
Wilson keeping it here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10, Donald. Screen here for Kamara. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks nearing their 6th win this season. Here's Darnold to throw. Graham brings it in yet again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 17, Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 5.
To throw.
Third and 5.
Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Pressure gets to him and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Wilson to throw again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Design quarterback run here. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.